People found out streamers are... Alright guys, look, I gotta tell you guys something. I've been holding this one in, but let me get the cringe music out for this. Look guys, I gotta tell you the truth. I hate to admit it, but every single sub I've gotten, I've kept some of the money from it. I don't know what to say, guys. Every single time you sub to me, I do in fact keep the money. Some of it, you know, Twitch takes a cut. So for everyone who gave me subs and thought they were just throwing it away and I wouldn't get it, gift another sub and I promise I'll spend it on something worthless and throw it away for you. So just, if you feel bad, just gift one. Okay, I'm trolling. I got robbed. It was a joke, guys, but genuinely, I think it's pretty normal. Here's what actually happens, right? Oh, and Nautic, thanks for the 5 gifted. And Nautic and Virtuo, thanks for the 5 gifted also. And All About, thanks for the 10 gifted also, All About. Oh God.
12 seconds later.
Sold. I'm just saying, guys, if you know, if you want me to, it's, yeah. But anyway, I guess, we should just, I'll just talk about it really quickly, guys. I don't want to, wait, 50 gifted. Jesus. Juicy Leaf, thanks for the 50 gifted. That is super generous of you. Thanks a bunch, Juicy, for the 50 gifted. That's super generous of you. And Digital, thanks.
A few moments later.
But if you guys didn't hear, this is basically what happens. You know, I'm sure everyone heard about the leak already. All right, but back to the business, guys. I do really appreciate you guys being so generous. You guys are super nice. Way too nice, maybe. What? Aruel, thanks for the 25 more gifted. Jesus, thanks for 25 more gifted, Aruel. It's a whole bunch of gifted. Really appreciate that. And UV, thanks for 5 more gifted also. Anonymous, thanks for 5 more gifted also. Guilt, thanks for 5 more gifted also. And Mango, thanks for 5 more gifted also. Oh, God. Guys, you don't have to. You don't have to. But thanks a bunch, guys. I do really, really appreciate it.
A few moments later.
What's happening? So basically, this is what happens, guys. I'm sure everyone heard about it already. There's a Twitch leak, and they leaked out, you know, like, how much streamers make and stuff. And basically what happened for me was someone took a out-of-date clip out of context and tried to make it like I was saying I was poor or something. When literally 5 seconds before the clip they cut, I said, I'm not poor and I can afford most things I want. And then for some reason they left that part out. Because literally like 5 seconds, maybe not exactly 5, but you know what? Literally right before I said, I'm not poor, I'm doing fine. And here's what I really think. Guys, people are like, Sykkuno says he can't pay his water bill to get subs. And I'm like, look, guys, you must think I have the nicest landlord on the planet if I never pay my water bill and they haven't kicked me out yet. So I don't know. Like, if I did, I'd have the best landlord ever. But, like, I don't know what kind of landlords you guys have. But if, for me, they aren't that. I'm pretty sure they kick me out if I don't pay my water bill. So I think it was pretty obvious that was a joke. I hope that most people would realize that because... I think I would have been kicked out if I couldn't. But anyway, so basically what happened, someone took a super way out of context clip, literally right before I would say, I'm not poor, I'm doing fine. It was just someone asking about what income is like being a streamer. And I gave real numbers, you know. I just told the truth, and that is the truth. Sometimes I make crazy, like, you know, I mean, I think I make okay money, and that's okay, so... Like, literally right before that, I said, I'm not poor, I'm doing fine. And then for some reason, they left that part out. Well, not for some reason. It's pretty obvious what they're trying to do. I just think it's crazy that, like guys, I'm not a super aggressive person. I don't really get in, like, drama and stuff. It's crazy that the main reason people hate on me is because I look like I'm not, I look like I'm poor or something. And I think that's the strangest reason to hate on someone. Because, I don't know, let's turn on some cringe music for this one, but... Look, guys, I think it's a weird reason to hate on someone, because here's what happened, right? I'm just a dude who started streaming to try and make friends, have fun playing games, and chill with you guys. That's all I ever started streaming for. And no matter how much money I make or what changes, I'm still gonna... I just want the same thing. You know, so I think it's weird that people are like, oh, he's not acting rich. Well, I don't care about being rich. I just wanted to stream to have fun, to play games with friends and just chill with you guys. And like, I mean, you know, sure, I could afford fancy stuff, but like, I don't care about that. And I'm kind of surprised that people think that's a bad thing, because it's like, doesn't matter how much I make, how much I get gifted. I'm just a dude who wanted to play games and have fun. And that's all I've ever done. So I think it's kind of weird that people are turning that into a bad thing. They're like, this guy's can afford a fancy car, but he doesn't buy a fancy car. And that's a bad thing. But maybe for me, I look at it the wrong way. But I feel like that's not a bad thing. It doesn't matter how many gift subs I get. Doesn't matter whatever I make. I'm just still the dude who just plays games to have fun. I don't need fancy stuff to be happy. So I think of it as a good thing. Other people, maybe they think it's scammy for me to be a dude who doesn't care about looking rich or spending it all. But yeah, I'm just the same old dude who just wants to play games, have fun playing with his friends, and chilling with the chat. So I think it's weird that people think it's a bad thing. I think it's really weird. But yeah, maybe it is a bad thing, but I'm just the same old dude. Doesn't matter how much money I make, how little money I make. I was always just, and still are, the dude who just want to play games and have fun. So I think it's a good thing. But I'm just shocked that people think that's a bad thing. Because they say, like, I'm pretending to be poor or something, like, because I don't buy fancy stuff. But I'm just a guy who plays games and has fun. So maybe that's too simple for some people, but that's all I ever wanted. And that's probably all I'll ever want. And that's why I still do that. So, oh God, the music. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what happened. People took some crazy out of context clip, left out the part where I said I'm doing fine. And apparently it's just a bad thing that I'm just trying to have fun, chilling with chat, playing games with friends. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. But some people think it's a bad thing, and that's okay. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not a fancy guy. I think you guys knew that. And that's pretty much all I really have to say about the weird stuff that happened the other day. I've never once said I was poor, so... Well, that's not true. I used to be really poor. I grew up really poor. But I haven't said it like now. It's just that, you know, I don't like buying fancy stuff. And look, guys, what kind of weirdo double standards, all right? Hassan, he's a pretty wealthy guy. He buys a house. Everybody flames him. And they're like, I'm doing pretty well too. And I just live the same way I always lived because I don't even care about that. I'm just trying to play games and have fun. And then they're like, how dare he not look rich? I can't believe it. And I'm just like, wait, what do you want from me here? What are you looking for? Like, so I'm not sure. I think people are just upset. I do think a lot of people were misled because the clip was obviously way out of context. So I think there's genuinely a lot of people that didn't get the context of it and they were just, you know, misled by the person who made it. But yeah, man, that's some weird double standards, all right? Some weird double standards. But anyway, I don't even know if double standards is the right move here, or the right word here, but anyway, thanks a bunch for the gifted, guys. I do really appreciate it. You guys are way too generous. Thanks a bunch, guys. Actual troll? Oh, no, I'm not trolling at all. Everything I said was true, guys. Like, I don't care about fancy stuff, you know? I mean, obviously, I do have bills to pay, and I promise you they're paid for, but... I'm just shocked that people try and make it like a bad thing. Like, oh, how dare this guy not look rich? And I'm just like, I just don't care about that. I'm just that guy that wanted to play games. And I'm still the guy who just wanted to play games. Doesn't matter how rich someone thinks I am or whatever. So, maybe some people think it's bad. But I'm not gonna... That's just me. So, I don't know. Anyway... the reality here is that Bimbus lives a better life than most people ever will. He lives a better life than I do, and he deserves it, guys, because he's one of the best friends anybody could ever have. But anyway, this, yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty much all I really have to say about that, guys. I think people would just get upset, and I sort of understand why. I think I'm very lucky to be in the position I'm in. I just get to play games with my friends and hang out with you guys, and that pays enough for me to live comfortably and, like, you know, so I think I'm very lucky. And realistically, other people just wish they could do the same thing. And I understand that because I think I'm super lucky to be in the position I'm in. So I think that's really all I can say about that. But yeah, hopefully everyone understands how it works. Like, I've said it before, guys. Like, I don't do, like, weird sub goals. The subathon I only did once because people asked me to do it. I never asked for, like, subs or anything. I mean, yeah, pretty simple stuff, I think. Just a plain old dude. And maybe that's bad, but I think it's fine. So... Anyway, that's it for that, guys. I don't really like talking about that stuff, but I'll tell you, there were a lot of upset people with me. A lot of upset people for the wrong reasons, I think. And I think after I explain it like that, most people understand that it's just, they probably just got misled from a severely out of context, out of date thing. So hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. And also... I mean, you guys gifted more subs today than I've gotten in like a week. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But you guys gifted a lot today. So you guys are super generous. Really appreciate that, guys. Thanks a bunch. I probably missed some, but let's open up GTA because we are going to be a little late. I wish we could chill and talk more about the whole thing, but I think I said most of what needs to be said. Hopefully people understand how it is. I think a lot of people got the wrong idea. I will say this, though. As bad as it is to have a lot of upset people at me, it's not so bad that everyone's just upset that I look poor. Okay, that's a little bit mean to say, but I mean, like, it's not the worst, thing to get hated on for. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying, it's not the worst thing to get hated on for, and it could be, I don't know. He doesn't know? What do I not know? Let's see. Easy. Thanks for the sub, man. Peachy. True. Yeah, just could be worse. But I was genuinely surprised, right? Because, like, normally it's like, someone gets more... And I've seen it before, guys. And, like, I don't know if this is going to make it worse, but I would still say the same thing, guys. You shouldn't overspend. Like, before I started streaming, I had a regular job. And, it was in software development where you can come out of college, and if you know the right people, you get in the right place, you can make 6 figures your first job out of college. Obviously, that's not that much in the Bay Area, but you can. And I've known people who, they get their first high-paying job, they upgrade their life a lot, and then they just can't keep it up, and once they lose their job, they're in a lot of trouble. So I think that advice for anybody, whether you're a streamer or not, is decent advice, because... I mean, you shouldn't spend every cent you have, in my opinion. So, I don't know if it makes it worse for me to say I still think it's true, but I just don't think you should spend every cent you have. And if it's hard to, try and budget it out, it's better to underspend and have extra money than overspend and live a fancy life for a few months, and then who knows if you can keep affording it, and then you're in a lot of trouble, So... I'm not trying to make it sound worse, but I've seen it even for, people in software development. They get their first high-paying job. They spend every cent they have in their paycheck, and then if they lose a job or, take a pay cut or anything, then they get in a lot of trouble. So I've seen it for all sorts of jobs, not just streaming. So I think it's good advice. Don't overspend. Is basically all I was trying to say. But obviously some maniac out there took it way out of context, cut out a bunch of parts, and then, tried to make it look a different way than what I was saying. When all I was saying was, don't live above your means, I think, is all I was trying to say. Which I still think is good advice. But, Nida, thanks for the 10 gifted, Nida. And that's because when I grew up, I didn't have a lot of money. So, yeah. The drama baiter. Yeah, I mean, like, there's always people out there. Especially for me, because I'm just a dude who plays games and tries to have fun playing games. So, like, for me, it'd be, like, kind of crazy if there's actually some crazy thing happening. But, you know how it is. What can you do? Tony with his million shoes. I mean, guys, Tony's doing pretty well, I think. Music. Thanks for the 5 gifted. And Swir, thanks for the 5 gifted also, Swir. But yeah, guys, I'm not a fancy guy. Probably never will be. I just want to be able to play games and be comfortable. All right. If we're doing this Robin race, I'm going to put all this stuff away. 'Cause this stuff is...